Hello everybody, it's Heather here from Active Newcastle with this afternoon's Beginners Pilates session. If you're joining in today, give me a thumbs up. If you're new, drop me a comment. I'll give it a couple of minutes just to let people get logged on. So just a reminder, this is a beginner's level, okay? We're building it week on week, so if there's anything that you may have missed, if you're new, don't worry about it. I always give the basic option, and then those who maybe are feeling a bit more confident can do the next level up. So it is suitable for most people. Obviously, we do still advise that you work at your own discretion, at your own pace, and use the adaptations given, okay? So if anything just doesn't feel right, just stop. Okay, things you may need: a cushion, a belt, if you don't have a belt, a scarf, a tie, even the belt off your dressing gown can help as well, just if we do some stretching or anything like that. Some water, make sure you've got some water to hand and that you're in a bit of a ventilated room. Okay, so I want you to sit nice and tall for me. Okay, I'm just going to sit back so my head doesn't get chopped off. So if you can sit out with your legs nice and straight, okay, if you can't sit in a good posture nice and tall when your legs are out straight, you can sit with them crossed if that gives you a better position. And if you can't sit with your legs crossed, sit on a couple of books. Okay, so we're just going to sit nice and tall, find that position that's comfortable for you. So we want to ensure that our spine is nice and straight. So imagine you've got a rod going all the way through you from the floor, from your seated position, coming out to the top of your head. So just make sure the legs are comfortable. You can do a couple of pelvic tilts in this position, backwards and forwards, finding that neutral spine. Roll the shoulders back and down, arms just down by the side. We'll go into our lateral breathing. So you place your hands on your ribs. Okay, take in a breath. Feel the ribs lift out to the side and then exhale. And again, inhale. Ribs expanding outwards and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Excellent. Okay, from here we're going to do our core engagement. So basically pulling our tummy button in towards our spine. So first one, inhale. Keep that posture, keep those shoulders relaxed. As we exhale, I want you to pull that tummy in to 100%, so as tight as you can go. And then let it go. Inhale. Exhale, pull it into 50%. So half of the first one. And let it go. And then inhale. And then exhale to about 30%. So we want that connection so that it's pulled in, okay, but it's not as tight as can be. So it's just there, it's engaged, but we can maintain it, okay? Excellent. So keeping that posture, staying where you are, okay? Just going to change my position. So core's engaged, we've got our lateral breathing, so we're lifting. As we inhale, you can feel the ribs coming out, and as we exhale, they're going down. We're just going to place one hand on the side, take the opposite arm, reach up first, and then slightly over. So we're feeling a nice stretch down here. Other side, inhale. Stretch up, exhale, tip it over. Inhale, exhale, so we go up first and then over. Inhale, exhale, stretch it up, so arm up as high as it can go. Exhale, that's it. Tip it over and bring it back. Okay. So if you're still comfortable with your legs out straight, you can stay there, or if you want to change your position, you can. I'm just going to change into a cross-leg position for this one. We're just going to do our basic torso twist, so we're just mobilizing that upper spine, okay, so rotating. So it's a small movement, okay, so bring your hands into prayer position. Inhale, exhale. Now, because we're sitting, the good benefit is we can tell if we're moving too far. Because if we're moving too much, our hips are going to start twisting and our bottom's going to come off the floor. Inhale to center. Exhale round. Inhale. Then exhale. Inhale. So you just want to go in line with the knee, really. Doesn't have to be any further than that. Don't worry if you can't get as far as that either. One more on each side. And back to center. Excellent. And then we're going to do a seated roll down. So again, from this position, you can have your legs out straight if you wish. Okay, or you can stay with your legs crossed. Arms just hanging down by the side. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. And we're just going to bring it down, one block of that spine at a time. Coming down. And just go as low as you feel comfortable. You should be folding at the hips slightly. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly coming back up. Shoulders back in place first and then head. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. As low as feels comfortable for you. Inhale. And then exhale. So that spine coming back up one block at a time. Okay? Shoulders back and then head comes up. Excellent. Okay. So if you've got a mat, great. Don't worry if you don't, but you'll be more comfortable on a carpet if you don't have a mat, so make sure you are. I'm going to lie down, okay? Just do our very basic pelvic tilts before we move into our bridge. So we're just going to make sure our feet are hip width apart, okay? So we're not having them wide out, okay? If you look at your hips and then go straight up, they should be in line. Feet remain completely on the floor, arms down by the side. Unless you need a little bit of feedback, then you can place your hands just here on your hips. Inhale, exhale, and I don't want you to push up just yet. I just want you to push the small of your back into the floor, pushing those hips so the hips are going to come forwards, okay, towards you. Inhale, exhale. We're going to go back into what is known as neutral position, so that's flat. Inhale, exhale, imprint into the floor. So pushing that small of the back into the floor. We're not squeezing the bottom, we're not squeezing the thighs. Inhale back, exhale, tilting it towards you. Inhale there. And then on the next one, I want you to slowly come up again like the roll down, one vertebrae, one block of the spine at a time. Slowly coming up. Now the idea is that we should be able to get a nice straight line, okay, from shoulders to knee. But don't worry if you can't, okay? All comes with practice. Inhale to lower. And then exhale. So just come, even if this is where you are, okay? As long as your back's coming off the floor a little bit, if that's where you are, then come back down, okay? You shouldn't be coming up onto your neck, and your shoulders and your upper back should be remaining in contact with the floor at all times. So the shoulder blades stay in connection. Inhale to lower. Okay, if you are comfortable and you want to stay in that position, keep doing it. For those who want to progress maybe a little bit, so we exhale up into our bridge. We're going to inhale and float the arms all the way over. We are going to exhale the spine back down so the arms are staying above the head. And we're going to inhale and float the arms back. Okay, let's go again. Exhale all the way up. Inhale, arms float over. Like I say, only do this if it feels comfortable. If you've got any shoulder issues, don't do it. Just leave the arms out. Exhale down. Inhale to float. We're going to go for one more. Exhale up. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale down. And then inhale, float it down. Excellent. Okay. So those that have been coming a while, the last few weeks, if you feel comfortable, do so. I want you to start in tabletop, so one leg at a time, cores engage, bring it up. We're going to do our alternating drop. Inhale, exhale. Okay? So you keep going with that. Those who may be new today, you can start from this position, cores engage, and you can just float the leg up. Or if you've got lower back issues, you're just not comfortable yet, just stay at this position. Floating, control, use your hands if needs be on your hip bones, just to make sure that that core, that really lower part there is engaged. Okay. So whichever one you're doing, nice and controlled. Exhale on the effort. Inhale on the release. Give me one more on each side. And then I want you to just bring one knee at a time if needs be, or if you can do both knees. I just want you to hug them into you and then just rock left to right so you're giving that lower back just a nice little massage there. Excellent. So those who are comfortable doing the tabletop position, okay, so that's here. I want you to try doing the 100 from here, which is our next exercise, okay? So there's two options, legs in tabletop, knees directly above hips, and imagine you've got a nice cup of coffee sitting there and you do not want to spill it, okay? You can keep your head and your shoulders down, arms out, core is engaged, and we exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Want to challenge yourself a little bit more on that. You're going to do a little bit of a crunch from here. So head and shoulders are off. You're looking just past the knees. And again, that same movement. Okay, so this is the more challenging movement. This is more the lower level down. And then those who maybe are completely new, feet down on the floor. And you can do that movement as well. Just make sure you're pulling in the core. So pulling in that pelvis, pulling in that tummy, and pulse it out, okay? So I'm going to go for the tabletop, but I want you to choose the level that is suitable for you. Okay, inhale, exhale. If you're coming up and doing the more challenging one, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice little pulse of the arms. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do one more each. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, just pull the knees in, rock side to side. Excellent. Okay, and then just relax down. Okay. Next exercise is going to be the single leg stretch. Okay, so you're going to bring one knee in and you're just going to hug it in. Okay. Then this second leg is going to go up. Level 1 is we're going to keep the head and the shoulders on the floor. And we're going to take a breath in and then exhale and switch the legs. Now you'll notice my legs are going up. They're not down here, they're up here. Okay? If you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you can come up into that crunch position, core engaged, and again from here. So it's going to be, we're going to do 6 in total. So inhale, exhale, switch, legs keeping up. Inhale, nice and controlled, exhale. One more. And then bringing it back down. Excellent. Well done if you tried the little crunch on top of that. You're getting there. Okay, so we are building these exercises up nice and slowly. I just want you to take your feet together, knees together. Okay, I want you to take your arms to one side and I want you to drop your knees to the other side. Just feel that stretch down the side. Taking a couple of breaths. Then inhale to center and then exhale over to the other side. Taking a couple of breaths here. So we're feeling that all the way down. Feel nice and nice stretch. Inhale to center. Exhale over. Don't worry if you can't get your knees to the floor. Mine are not touching. Okay? It's not about that. It's about the stretch that you're getting, okay? Keeping your shoulders nice and flat in contact with your floor. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale back to center. Okay. We're going to come onto all fours. Okay. So, making sure that you've got your wrists, elbows and shoulders nicely in line. You've got your knees and your hips directly underneath each other, and then when you look between your legs, you can't see your feet. If your feet are together, just move them so they're hiding behind your legs. Okay, so we're going to go into, this is our 4-point kneeling, and we're just going to take it in to the cat-cow just to get some mobilization. So we're arching up the back, exhaling out, and we're tucking the tailbone in as we go. Inhale, we're dropping the tummy down, we're lifting the bottom and the head up. And again, opposite way, really stretching up as high as you can go. So we're mobilizing the spine here in a different way. One more each way. And then we're going to come back into our flat back position. Okay, so again, imagine you've got like a tray on your back and don't want to drop it or knock it off or anything, okay? Core remains engaged, okay? So pull our tummy button in, it's still at that 30% connection. Just to slowly start, we're just going to slide one arm out and the opposite leg just to the floor. Do our hips feel stable? Bringing them back. Does our core feel strong? Sliding out the other side and bringing it back. And slide and back. And slide and back. Excellent. So next time when we slide, if our pelvis is strong, okay, core strong, we can lift to shoulder height and then bringing it back down. Switch sides, feel strong, we can lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Excellent. And bring it back. Okay, we're going to just move in a child's pose. So toes together, knees apart. I want you to sit back as low as you can go, resting your head, arms out straight. I want you to take in 3 deep breaths. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale. And last one, exhale. And I want you to bring your hands back towards just under your shoulders, and I want you to slowly roll up. Bottom down first. One block of vertebrae at a time. Shoulders back and down before our head comes back into position. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to have a lie down now. So if you find that you can't lie straight out on your arm because of a shoulder issue, grab yourself a pillow, cushion, okay, so that you can rest your head and you can have your arm out in front of you, okay. So from here, we're going to bend our knees. So we've got some stability at the front, and then I want you to take the top leg back so it's nice and straight. So imagine you're sitting on a chair, hips are stacked, knees are stacked. Okay, head's rested on the cushion or on your supporting arm. Straighten that front leg. Okay, bring it up to hip height. We're going to point, so we're going to flex the toes, so pushing through the heel. We're going to do a front kick. We're going to inhale. We are going to exhale, and I want you to keep the leg at that height. Bring the foot as far up as you can, and then point the toes as we bring it back. So you don't have to go too far back, okay, because I don't want you wobbling all over the place. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. One more. Excellent. From this position, okay, I want you to tap it down to the floor and up. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Keep that core engaged. Keep your breath flowing. Give me 2 more. Excellent. Hold it here and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bringing it back. And then we're going to come up slowly and we're going to switch sides. So again, get into that position. Imagine you're sitting in a chair. So knees straight, stack the knees, stack the feet, stack the hips, cores engaged. We're going to take that back, that top leg. This one's here for stability. We're going to bring the toes towards us. We're pushing through the heel. And we're going to bring it around. Point the toes back. Exhale forwards. Okay, we're going to go for one more. Excellent. Okay, keeping it here and then tap it down to the floor, up. Small movements. You're just tapping the floor behind you. Not a big movement. I don't want to lose the length here. Okay. One more. Excellent. Hold it here and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring it forwards again. Okay. Right. Grab your belt, your scarf, your tie, whatever you've got. Okay. I'm going to put it, we're going to lie on our backs. If you want the cushion, that's fine for this one to stay here. Okay. I want you to take it into your right foot. Hold it. Lengthen out that leg. So this time we do want to lock the leg out. Okay, so we want it as straight as possible. Don't worry if to get it straight if your leg's down here. That's absolutely fine. Everybody's flexibility is different. I want you to push through the heel to bring the toes towards you. As you feel that stretch deepen, this leg, I want you to slide it away from you. So we're deepening that stretch in this leg. So it's the back of the leg, okay? Just hold it and breathe. So if you're feeling tight, okay, if you're feeling like it's really bad, you should be doing stretches every day. Only takes a few minutes. Okay, now we're going to bring that leg across the body, okay? So keeping this still, this leg, we're just going to, using the strap, control the leg. So now you should be feeling a nice stretch from the knee down to the hip, okay? Hold the position, breathe through it, bringing it back up, and then again holding this hand here just so that we know that this hip isn't moving. We're going to drop this leg out to the side, okay? And then you should be feeling a nice stretch from the inside of the knee all the way down the inner thigh. Just breathe through it, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Bring it back, straighten, make sure that's nice and straight. Try and pull that leg with, using whichever strap you've got, just pull it towards you, keeping that leg stretched just to deepen that. And then it's easier to slide this knee up, bring it into position, and then drop it down. So switching it in air. Don't worry if you can't do that either though. Leg out straight, bring the leg towards you, deepen that stretch. And then once you've got a nice stretch going down the back of that leg, slide the opposite leg out and inhale and exhale. Just use your breath, and with every exhale, just try and pull that leg just a little bit towards you, just so we're deepening that stretch down here. Now, it should feel a little uncomfortable. It should feel like it is giving you a bit of a pull, but it should not be excruciating, okay? So just give yourself patience. And then I'm going to take that leg and we're going to drop it across the body. And again, you're going to feel that stretch from the knee going down towards the bottom on the outside of the thigh. You can have your arms out just for a bit of counterbalance. Breathe through it. Bring it up. And then I'm going to drop the leg outwards. Okay. So again, inside of the knee, down in towards the groin. You'll find one side's worse than the other. It's very normal. My right side's always worse on the inside and worse on the outside on the left. Bringing it back in. And again, just try and deepen that stretch down the back of the thigh. Slowly bringing it down. From here, arms just out to the side, knees together, and just do a little rock. We're not going far, we're just massaging the lower back, top of the bottom. Inhale, exhale. Okay, roll onto your side. Push yourself up. And I hope you've enjoyed today's session. Okay, if anybody's got any questions or comments or anything like that, please feel free just to leave a comment and I'll get back to you straight away. Hope you've enjoyed the session anyway, and we've got Stay In and Work Out with Matty at 10 o'clock tomorrow, and then Tai Chi with Wendy on Wednesday, at 11 o'clock. So hopefully we'll see you one of those. Make sure if you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, Active Newcastle, and from there you can catch up on these sessions. And then if there's one that you want to keep doing, if there's a specific exercise you think I need to just work on that, you can do that over on YouTube as well. Okay, take care everybody, and I'll see you soon.